And I want to end the unemployment rate. I'm tired of trying to mislead people. It is, as if the employment rate was 8 point. Now it dropped 10%. Now, here, you're working. That. But here's the thing. Let me show you. 1,000. Okay, that's into 300,000 that dropped. So what does that mean? Well, 96,000 created, but you had 1,000 people just quit work, for whatever reason, find jobs. So they're not working. Benefits ran out. So the fact is, they're cooking the books over people's eyes because each civics and, economic, not even basic economic, in high school, and they see 8.1, lower than 8.3. How do you hire jobs? Okay, let's say that there's a had. Okay, there's a economy. Let's just say whole numbers here. That would mean there would be 9. Well, there's a 9%. What happens that dropped 9 to 8% employment? Well, if that would be if you went from 9 to 8. But what's happening? You're going people, but the 100 jobs anymore, 5 jobs. So 5% of the jobs. And over here, 1%. You're less people. Don't be duped. That's tens of millions. Doesn't seem to get any better. 8.1 is have to look at the working. Quit looking the quote unemployment. So, your homework. 8.1% relevant. It's gone on forever. I don't know if everyone else. If you want to be 100%, let me add a number. I believe unemployment rate of George W. 5.4%. That's an average. 5. So if you're one of these just wants to 8.3, George Bush was at that's better than Obama. You got to look at the workforce and the number who can work. Stuff. Do your homework. Look at the number. This country can't afford people to be like, oh, all I'm going to do is because it's. Look at the fact isn't good. I just wanted to kind of interesting to watch. You got the folks saying it like it is. 8.96,000 jobs, 68,000 jobs. It jumped over to PMS, LS, known as MSNB. Well, we don't want to get hung up. You got some around, and admit that they're like, well, the numbers, hope, they're anticipating. So even the bad news, but folks, the homework, look at the numbers. Come on, we all understand really that good. So I just wanted to share that, but it is so don't be duped. All right, thanks for watching.